It's November 5th, which means we're a sixth of the way through NaNoWriMo. Are you a sixth of the way towards your target word count? Today I managed to write 1,638 words, which brings me to a total of roughly 9,500. So I'm just about a sixth of the way through. Tomorrow, if your target word count is the 50,000, the traditional 50,000, tomorrow is the day that you have to get to, or at least break, that 10k mark. So let's hope we're all there. Actually, let me know, what's your word count so far if you're taking part in NaNoWriMo? And now, just after me asking everybody what their word count is, I'm going to talk about pressure. During NaNoWriMo, it's a very stressful and pressure-filled time. You have to write 1,667 words on average every day for 30 days straight in order to win. It's called winning NaNoWriMo, but I'm not sure I agree with that term. But hey, let's just remind ourselves of something. If you're taking part in NaNoWriMo, you're doing it for the reason that you want to write. And you're saying, right, okay, this is a time when people write, so I'm going to take part and I'm going to get that block of marble that I talked about a couple of days ago. I want to get that rough manuscript that I can turn into a novel and that I can release out into the world, or share with my friends, or even just so that I can say I've done it. So, forget about the target word count if it helps you. If having that pressure doesn't help you write every day, if having that pressure doesn't make you say to yourself at 10:30 at night when you're usually going to bed, oh, I'm going to stay up because I'm only 400 words away from today's target goal, then get rid of it. Every single word you write is more words than the people who don't write at all. There's a podcast I listen to called Bestseller, and every episode of that starts with one little fact, that 81% of people identify themselves as an aspiring writer, as somebody that would love to write a book one day if only they had the time. So, the fact that you've written anything puts you streets ahead of the people who have written nothing. The pressure is good because it makes us write. But if the pressure is too much, and if the pressure is stopping you from writing, then it's not benefiting you anymore and you need to readjust. Ways you can readjust are lower your word count goal total, book in a rest day, book in a planning day if you're a pantser and it's not suiting you. Book in a day where, you know what, I'm not going to write today, I'm going to go for a nice long walk. You need to find the way to write that suits you the best. NaNoWriMo is a great time to discover that. So if the pressure is getting too much for you right now, if the fact that I said tomorrow you should be hitting 10k fills you with dread, pull yourself back. Say to yourself, okay, I want to succeed in this, but I'm not going to succeed if the pressure is causing me to stop writing. What usually goes hand in hand with pressure during NaNoWriMo is guilt. Now, if you feel guilty because you're not writing, then it's the same issue. Sometimes guilt can be so much, it puts the keyboard up on this impossible to reach pedestal that means you'll never get writing at all. So you need to, again, readjust your definition of success. My definition of success, because I have done it twice before, is to get that 1,667 on average every day. So that's what works for me, but it might not be what works for you. It might be that, you know what, writing anything at all is a success, and it is a success. So think about where you can find that perfect balance between having the pressure that motivates you to write, but not having too much pressure that stops you, and at the same time not having so much expectations on yourself that the guilt stops you from approaching the keyboard or pen or pencil at all. If you're feeling any guilt or any pressure, that is totally normal and expected. I honestly feel it every day, no matter if it's NaNoWriMo or not. Because I'm in that mindset that I am a writer, I'm now constantly going, oh, I didn't write anything the last week, I need to really get back to the keyboard. And that's okay, and that's normal, and it's fine. What's not okay is that pressure stopping you from doing what you want to do. If you want to be a writer, then write. But don't do it because of pressure. Don't do it because of guilt. Do it because you love to do it. And that's it for today. Short video, but an important one. So I want to know two things from you guys. One, if you're taking part in NaNoWriMo, what is your definition of success? What is the thing that will keep you motivated to keep going, but doesn't put too much pressure on you to stop you? So what's your target word count per day, for the whole month, anything? I'd really like to know. And the other thing I would like to know is, what else would you like to hear me talk about? I have a couple of ideas in my head, but I'd like to know what people are actually interested in. Either way, get in touch, and remember to keep writing, and only you can tell your story. Bye.